Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is having a lovely evening. We are here today to talk about how David Dobrik is being sued by Jeff Wittek for $10 million. I hate to say that we kind of saw this coming, but we kind of saw this coming. So Jeff is suing David after sustaining serious injuries from the Utah trip in June of 2020, excuse me, when Jeff had an accident from an excavator. Jeff is asking for $10 million in damages from David for general negligence and intentional tort, alleging that the accident caused him to miss out on work and accumulate expensive hospital bills. Jeff has publicly bashed his former friend and fellow Vlog Squad member in the months leading to the lawsuit. Now, in June of 2020, Jeff sustained face and skull injuries in a near-death accident when swinging on a rope attached to an excavator that was operated by David in a Provo, Utah lake. I do have the video of this accident to play for us, but I do want to put a heavy trigger warning on this. So, trigger warning, everybody. Wow. That is it gets me every time because this could have been deadly. Now, in Jeff's legal filing, he claims that David was spinning the machinery at an unsafe speed before stopping. In the video we just saw, Jeff hits the machinery, which he claims caused countless injuries. One of the witnesses of the accident described the damage to Jeff's face as just the whole side of his face being open. The accident would require Jeff to get at least 9 surgeries to repair the damage to his face. Now, in a more recent Instagram post from February 16th, 2022, he posted this, and it says that he has 1 more surgery to go. So it looks like it's possibly going to be 10 surgeries. He also posted a short little video with it, so I figured I will show you the video as well.
See the surgery I just did to help this other guy. I just built him a whole new eyelid and cheek. And
How long till I can fight?
well, I mean, you could fight right now if you had to save your life, right? But you'd probably mess up what I just did. But you probably shouldn't. I wouldn't get clacked in the head, especially on that side, for 6.
Yeah. That's very intense. Now, Jeff claimed that he nearly went blind in one eye, nearly died, and has injuries to his brain as well. Now, in the aftermath of the accident, Jeff appeared to have mended his friendship with David. Jeff even said David had agreed to foot his medical bills and the pair were seen together online. However, since events suggest Jeff is no longer on speaking terms with David. So, like we saw from the Instagram post in February, Jeff underwent more surgeries to repair the injury. Jeff unfollowed David on social media and it went public with his negative feeling towards David. During a February live stream, Jeff said that he was done with David and he was done being fake friends with that mother effer. He also claimed that David had failed to pay some of the medical bills like he had promised to cover, which damaged Jeff's credit score in the process. Now, he also later pulled his comedy set from an upcoming video hosted by a fellow Vlog Squad member, Jason Nash, aka Trisha's ex, over disagreements about David's involvements. Jeff put this on Twitter, which says, "I am no longer a part of the roast of Bryce Hall. My entire set will be cut due to censorship and David Dobrik being involved. I refuse to be a part of anything that scumbag is involved in from here on out." Yikes. Also, in another video, Jeff further explains that he was primarily upset after seeing footage of David in an unreleased documentary. Jeff claims that David appeared to blame him for the accident in the clip. It does look, though, that it does look like in March of 2022 that David apologized to Jeff and the whole injury to his eye, though people feel like he wasn't being sincere since he also blamed the stunt as Jeff's idea and something Jeff wanted to do, though David also admits to not seeing the clip until the hospital that Jeff had sent him, and he hesitated to take 150% of the responsibility since it was a shared decision. I do have this clip for us to take a look at and see where David showed the messages from Jeff.
It was a video that he found like 15 minutes before the accident that somebody posted, and he said, "Let's recreate this." And it was a guy swinging from an excavator and flying off. I didn't see that DM till the hospital, and he jokes. He's like, "I didn't mean literally, haha," like he joked. That was the first time I saw the DM. That was the first time I opened it. And then he asked, he's like, can you promise me one thing? And I said, what? And he's like, can you just promise that no one ever knows that this was my idea? And I was like, absolutely. Like, that's not a big deal. And then that's the promise I broke recently.
Yeah, that's a promise. I guess you don't want to break, but people are also saying, well, we don't know if this is to be true because Jeff is claiming one thing and David's now claiming this. Also, people on Reddit noted that in the Views episode that David had screen recorded the messages from Jeff, but on the video that was the video that Jeff sent to him, it says just 2 hours, like posted ago. And people were upset that David could have been, screen recording things, and why wasn't he worried about his friend? People were saying things like, well, maybe he thought he was going to get like a charge for killing his friend, so he was trying to get the evidence. There's a lot of things being said, and this was actually in the H3H3 Reddit that I found this, and I did stop it at the clip so I could see, and I screenshot it for us. So it came from this part of the video, and if we zoom in, it says 2 hours ago. So that was 15 minutes before the stunt. Jeff had sent this to him, and then when David and him were at the hospital, that's when David screen recorded this. So that was about 2 hours after this was posted. Very interesting. Now, David says that day was like the worst day of his life, and he would do anything to take that day back. I do have another clip from that video that David talks more about how he feels about this incident, so I am going to play that for you as well. I might have to stop in between because of the copyright claim issues. So here we go.
The Jeff thing, yeah, the Jeff thing is the fucking worst, because before I even say anything, like that day is like the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and I wish I would fucking do anything to take that day back. My hand is shaking. Like, yeah, I mean, anything. Like, I'm being dead ass. Like, I wish it was me up there. I wish whatever. Like, it's like, it's the most.
I do think David is being sincere, and I don't think anyone would wish this on their friend. But when you're just in the moment, things happen, unfortunately, and especially when they're adrenaline junkies and they do things for clicks and views, things like this is bound to happen.
Unfortunate thing ever. And I think, and it's an accident. That's what it was. It's an accident. Like, I also want to make that clear. I don't know if people think that there's never a world where I would ever want that to happen to a person. I was never up there, like, driving the thing, wanting to hurt him or whatever it was. Like, that was never the thing.
I wholeheartedly believe that he did not mean to hurt his friend or want for that to happen. He also talks about the incident before. He's never talked about the incident, and this was the first time, though, he's talked about the incident in this video, and I do have a little clip from that as well to share with you guys.
You want to go through it?
Yeah, I mean, we were filming a video, like my comeback video. I haven't posted in a while, and we wanted to do something exciting. And there was this YouTuber that we were collaborating with for it that, like, did these really cool, like really cool visuals of, like, people doing the coolest things. And one of them was people were, like, wakeboarding. I don't know what that's called, while holding on to an excavator. And that was, like, one of, like, 5 things we were gonna do. That was, like, the first activity that we had planned to shoot. And yeah, the morning came where we were in Utah. We were filming it, and yeah, we were getting the shots, wakeboarding, and then I remember Jeff came up to one of my buddies, one of our friends. I don't know why I said it like that. And then later to me, and he was like, "This is fucking boring as shit. What are we, like, preschoolers? Like, let's do something cool." And he said he wanted to swing from it, and I loved the idea. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Again, he states that it was Jeff's idea. I mean, it possibly could have been his idea. The only people that'll really know would be the people that were there and David and Jeff. And regardless, I still think the operator is possibly at fault for operating it. And then he was the one who had stopped and not realizing possibly that when he stopped, that it would smack him against the machinery. Now, I had seen this video back when it happened, and they knew that if they had stopped, it would be a full swing, and that was a big thing as well. So it's been a while since I watched the entire video. So I don't know if that was something that they were doing on purpose to get a full swing, and that's why the whole stopping process happened. Now, one of the big issues in this whole thing is that David is denying not paying Jeff's medical bills. Now, both David and his assistant Natalie claim that they have paid every bill that Jeff's team has sent them. But he has suggested that Jeff had not alerted them of all the payments. David also acknowledged that he has not been the best communicator and says he should have reached out more often to Jeff. And in the Views video, David says that he is so effing sorry it happened, but there's no going back from that. As we know, David found himself in some hot water in April 2021 amid allegations that he coerced a girl into engaging in a sexual act with a member of the vlog squad, Dom, aka Dom Duarte. Dom and this woman claimed that she was AR'd by Dom after David had supplied her with alcohol and filmed her entering a bedroom with him. Now, while these allegations were unfolding, that was when more information was coming out that revealed that David had been responsible for the serious injury to Jeff while filming the vlog. Now, David has not really been putting out content like he has in the past. And in that Views podcast video, he does kind of touch upon why he's kind of not doing stuff. It's in a way, it's a way of him saying why he's not doing videos like he used to do them back in the day.
Well, like I think that's why I don't want to make the kinds of videos I was making before. Was there was this like pressure to perform. So there was like and not, I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on it, because it's like on one side, like that's how things are made that are great. Like everybody wants to contribute. Everybody wants to make it bigger. Everybody wants to make it better. Like that's how great things are made. Is like people have a motive and people have a desire to make something amazing. And I think that's what helped with my videos is each and every one of my friends wanted to contribute. And the reason they were so good is because all my friends helped me with the videos. And yeah, so like on one side, I think like that's exactly how something great is done. But on the other side, I could see how like that environment can get dangerous. So when we got to the hospital,
So yeah, now with all this news coming out, we will of course have to wait and see if they reach a settlement or if they will have to take a few years for the lawyers to go back and forth and before they get seen in a courtroom. I will of course keep us all posted on this and more celebrity influencer news. But I would like to know what you all think about this. Do you think 10 million is a lot to ask for? Do you think Jeff deserves the 10 million? How do you feel about this incident? Please leave a comment below letting me know how you feel, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more celebrity influencer news, along with all the other amazing things that I do here on my channel. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Bye, everyone.